last night we told you that our men's national beach volleyball team had qualified for the next round of Olympic qualifiers. We had a chance to catch up with Bahamas Volleyball First Vice President Joe Smith to get his views on how the Bahamas fared during competition this past weekend.
We represented the Bahamas well. They played well. Unfortunately, we lost the golden match to Trinidad 15-12, but it wasn't a big thing to do because, you know, the first five would have gone to the next round. It was basically between first and second. We beat Trinidad in the first round. They came back and they beat us in the second round. But, you know, the third round where we go to Costa Rica next will really be the defining moment as to where we go from there.
Joining the Bahamas and Trinidad in the next round will be Jamaica, St. Kitts and Nevis, Cayman, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Panama, Guatemala, and host Costa Rica. Smith explains how this level of competition will compare to the previous two rounds.
It's going to be a little tougher, but you know, it's the top four from that round will move on to the next round, and I feel that we have a fair chance of making that top four teams because. Even though it's tougher, but I think the guys are getting better as they play. And we are seeing beach volleyball at a really high level now, and we're adjusting and we're adapting. So I'm looking for great things in the next round.
Now, through the first two rounds of play, the Bahamas has really had to rely on its A team of Malaya Petit and Ronaldo Knowles to get the job done. During Sunday's gold medal match, though, all the time on the sand seemed to catch up with the duo as they suffered their first and only loss of the competition so far. With this in mind, we asked Smith if any adjustments will have to be made moving forward with regards to the team's other two members, Prince Wilson and Byron Ferguson.
On the A team, which is Malaya and Ronaldo, and I think when they come back, what we're going to do is try and get a mingle the match some more, so the fellas can be more comfortable, and so that when you can just show any team at them, any two at them, you'll be more comfortable instead of the same two. And I think they're carrying a very heavy load because Byron and Prince, I think their game is basically the same on offense, and I think if we can mix some of that defense with Malaya and Ronaldo in it and more or less level of the playing field, I think we'll fare better.
Now, we also asked Smith if there was any thought of making changes to the roster, but he told us that that is not even a possibility at this time.
Once that team is set from that second round on, I think we have to remain with that team. Unless you have an injury or, you know, something happened that the player cannot make it anymore, then we'll have to get special permission from Nausicaa to switch that player to get another player. But we're confident with the four players, and hopefully that they will take us over the hump.